Which one was it again?
You can do threat 5 for
No one wants Yeah, I don't know what street is that. I know. Yeah, I don't know. People explain. Yeah. There we go. Whoops. Let's get in here. Okie dokie. We are here on Memorial Day with some morning air hockey. We have Curran at the far side playing Riff on the near side, ref by John Casey. Let's see here. Gotta do the link thing. Copy link. And we gonna start it off 1-0. Now it's 2-0 Curran. Happy birthday, Cam. It is Cam's birthday. Cam is our tournament director at Boxcar Rally. He is hosting a tournament tonight at 8 p.m. And it is pod style. Champion. Hello, hello. We will definitely love to see any of you guys play. More air hockey, the better. We are still 2-0 for this first one. And we are playing for rank number 4 in NC. And Curran is currently number, let's check. He is currently number 12 in NC. World ranks with number 7 on the near side. He is 24 in the world. And Curran on the far side is 59 in the world. Close to 69. Let's get a poll in the chat. Who will win the see with white? That cannot. They are practicing for our state tournament coming up in June. Who will win that match? Curran calls a timeout. Great idea. Timeouts are really important to remember. 10-second timeout per game. But we are playing a match, so there will be a lot more games. Hello, Jims. Hello, Mokati.
7-5 Curran.
7-5 Curran. Confirmed. So that was game number 1 of our match. Went to Curran 7-5. And we play sets similar to tennis with the best 4 out of 7 for a set, and also best 4 out of 7 for a match. So that's 4 out of 7 sets each that are 4 out of 7 games. Can get very, very confusing. We are playing best 3 out of 5 today, though. There is the option of 2 out of 3, 3 out of 5, or 4 out of 7. 4 out of 7 matches can last a very long time. So they chose to play a 3 out of 5 today. The max games possible if they played all 7 each set would be 35. 7 times 5. We're going into game number 2. We're doing a face-off every game. That is a rule we like to do in NC. Instead of starting with the puck on one side. Get a little practice with the face-off. Curran's doing a diagonal drift. Now, Riff's got the puck doing diagonal drift into a straight cut shot. Diagonal drifts are hard to tell when you'll take a shot off, which part of the drift. So we have our state tournament coming up here in June 20th to 22nd. 3-day event. And we are playing for NC ranks. So these two are playing a match in preparation for that tournament. Get good conditioning, good practice. So if you're near Raleigh, North Carolina on that weekend, June 20th, should come play some air hockey. It's only $30 for unranked players. And a lot of cool merch. Everybody gets a shirt. And it's near a brewery. Trophy Brewery. So this match is an interesting one because Riff is left-handed and Curran is right-handed. So his right wall shot is his strong wall shot. Riff's left shoot is his strong wall shot. Curran with that straight down the center. We're going back and forth. Riff almost gets the puck back to Curran. Drifting a little bit. It's a weak ball under. But it's the right side for him. We're doing a little diamond drift. Seeing what his defense will do. Takes it straight off of it. Blocked off. Heard that one in the booth. That one came a flying. UFOs. I know a lot of people are probably at the beach today. But what if playing air hockey? It's a little rainy here in NC, so might as well play air hockey. Rainy and cloudy. It is now 4-2. Riff. The table's a little janky. The table gets moved around a lot. With a quick return, make it 5-2. Oh, good idea. Cha Sav says winner gets to mix out with the ref. Let's go. Perfect. You gotta stay and watch to see that. Our ref is the lovely John Casey. He would probably crush you in air hockey. He is scary to play. Haha. An unlucky one there. Makes it 6-2. Let's get the scorecard up. We'll see. Slides a cut in there. So Riff on the far side is actually shown with this 3D printed mallet. And that is from our good friends in Chicago. They are 3D printing mallets. And I believe in Idaho, they're also 3D printing mallets. And a really unique design that they're doing is making it so you can change out the inside depending on something like finger size or grip. John Casey says he couldn't use that mallet that Riff is using because his fingers don't fit. John Casey is tall Casey. 7-3 Riff confirmed. Back and forth. Monday morning air hockey on Memorial Day. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you're watching from the beach. I live very close to the beach and have not been in 2 years. Too much air hockey. We have 1-minute breaks in between each game. And the players can choose to take 2 minutes one time as a little extra break if they need some more time to think, more time to rest. It looks like they are both stepping back up to the table. Don Casey looks like he is about to go to the beach. We got more air hockey. I think the inside line is one. It's like the blue part, right? Is the inch. We'll get the ruler. I'll check it with the ruler in between games. Gotta break out the ruler. Okay, let's try to work on t-shirts at the same time. So that get a cool t-shirt if you come to our state tournament and play a lot of air. Ooh, that's looking good. Ooh, got a question from Steven. And yes, you are correct. He asked if Riff is using the new Chicago low top. And he is. It is the one that is not Joey's face. It's the one that looks very phallic with something phallic coming out of the bottom. I'll show you guys later. But it is a pretty hard mallet. He seemed to like it. He wanted to play his challenge match with it. I believe in Idaho they are also 3D printing similar ones because the inherent way objects are created with 3D printer is layer by layer, and that is in the plane of the force that the puck is hitting it, which is not ideal, which is the least ideal. And so these mallets will likely not last as long as a cream mallet. That is a thermoplastic, and then that one could be remelted. Dynamo mallets are thermoset, cannot be remelted. But what is unique about the 3D printed mallets is there are 2 parts that they've created, so you can replace one part easily. So when you hit it one too many times too hard and it splits open, just switch it out. Okay, we are in game number 3, and it is tied up to 2. 2. During intermission, I need to check the center line with the ruler, and I'll show you guys 3D printed mallet. Stay tuned. It is 3-2 now. Check the poll. Okay, we've got 13 votes in the poll. Curran has lucky number 69%. 69. That must mean something. Right down the middle. A lot of our players like those 3D printed mallets. There also a lot more customization. Off the table. Bouncy, bouncy. Got our ref, John Casey. And let's go to the website. See what his ranks are. John Casey is our 11th master in NC with the world rank 59. So he is right above Curran. Off goals, seeing what the opponent is doing. Slides that right in. Butter. Off goal. Hits a couple different corners there. What's the PSI rating? 7-3 riff confirmed. Let's look up PSI ratings.
I need their extra.
You know what PSI is? For people or the tables? Da-na-na, da-na-na.
Hey, at least it's better.
Hello.
You're right back interrupted.
Hello, Nico.
Up and go back interrupted.
Thanks for watching.
Sometimes I'll go like see them on there.
PSI rating of the table. Air comes out pretty fast. Not a lot of pressure. It creates a vacuum in the table that is connected by really small channels. If I had a mobile camera, I could show you my pieced apart table in the garage. PSI rating sports. Let's add that. Sports betting. That's probably what it is. Prospect success indicator. I don't know, that's cool. We would love to bet on this. If anybody has any ideas on how to bet legally. I assume it would be like horse racing. Betting on the pool of people in a certain tournament. So it looks like the poll is getting closer to 50-50. Curran's still leading at 52%. Players have a lot of different mallets that they can choose from. Hello, Hunter. Thank you for watching. Got Monday, Memorial Air Hockey. Monday morning, Memorial Day Air Hockey. Mama. With what they cooked, making it 1-1. Ooh, we got the spaghetti in the chat. Spaghetti in the chat. I gotta be quicker at this. Monday morning, Memorial Day Air Hockey. Spaghetti. Calling all air hockey players. Gosh, take me a long time. There we go. Got him. Now we need a Wesley. Tied up 2-2. Check. That table is moving. See a bit a little of the drifting from above. How it makes a diamond. A lot about acute and obtuse math. I love the math. Let us multitask at the same time. We are here in North Carolina playing some air hockey on Memorial Day instead of going to the beach. That's because we have a state tournament coming up June 20th, 22nd. Doubles is on Friday. And singles is Saturday. Most of Sunday. Most people play on Saturday. Curran and Riff are both good at getting those hooks from the center line. Long arms.
5-all.
Oh, with a weak wall under. Little swing, making it 5. 5 cents each. Riff gets us stuck in that swamp corner. All tables have a little bit of defects, and this one definitely has a swamp corner. In that far side left corner. Not super flat, so the puck does not float. Riff captures it. Has its long wall under. Where it almost gets that transition in there. A lot of the time, people don't realize that air hockey is about control. But it is important to be able to play fast. Benny says, only table in NC that can hold a left ball under. And Benny is left-handed too, just like Riff. Yeah, it's getting that force almost directly parallel to the table. But it will stay on all day. 7-5 Riff. Confirmed. That was almost a 6-6. Popping in and out. Up rocks. Dun-dun-dun. John Casey played basketball. You could just stand there and probably put it in the goal.
At the YMCA,
Oh really?
where I used to live, like people that came. And then I was the second tallest, so I had to defend.
Oh, up in the north. John Casey, tall Casey. We are, what is it? On to game number 5. Multitask. Game number. Need multiple screens. There's 1-0. Whoop. UFO. UFO. Let's be good. Maybe. More. More. Mallets. Okay. It was 1-2. Curran. I need to go fix that table. I can show you guys how to lift the air hockey table. Ooh. They weigh a lot. Probably weigh a good 500 pounds.
2-0.
Oh, here we go. Get a low. Um, 3-all, the crooked table. 4-3 Curran. He needs to win this game number 5 to stay alive in this set. Greg in the chat. Greg has arrived. GG. Good game for Gregory Gibbons. Haha. Let's go Curran. Let's go Red. Let's go air hockey. We are tied up 4-4. Oh, I wonder if I can rotate. That looks funny. Not. Thanks for watching air hockey on this Memorial Day weekend. Hopefully people are at the beach or at the park or cooking out while watching air hockey. Is bouncing all around the table with a strong while under, blocked by Curran. Woo! Great block by Curran. The reflexes. Curran does love when we play two-touch air hockey. He likes blitz too. Blitz air hockey, photon blitz. In Texas, they like to play high-speed version of air hockey. I am not that great at it. I get tired very easily. 6-6, timeout from Riff, while the puck is in Curran's goal because nobody has possession. You can only call a timeout if you have possession or nobody has possession. It is 6-6, first 1 to 7. Curran calls his timeout also. Edge of my seat. Players do not have any more timeouts for this game. If they do call one, even by accident, it is a warning. Curran has the puck, puts it into play. Shoots a weak ball, gets the kick back. Needs one more point to stay in this set. Almost gets that cross in. Blocked off. Ooh, more spaghetti in the chat. More spaghetti. Go air hockey. 7-6. Confirmed. That is set number 1. And we will have 7 minutes in between. But let's get a ruler out and check that center line. I need a ruler so we can measure. Measure the center line. And the table is all crooked. A little better. Let's get the ruler. The stairs. The stairs. Get my favorite ruler. Architectural ruler. North. Air hockey is sponsored by Golden Corral. I would love it. Deviled eggs. Endless deviled eggs. Da-na-na. Salad or fatback. Don't forget the fatback. For the audience. Oh yeah. Buffet. Endless buffet. Am I able to put a set number? Hopefully you took your coma nap because I definitely did. After I had my food baby. It was kind of like my coma go to bed nap. I think we got back at like 6 or something. That's what happens when you live close to Golden Corral. And you gotta get your money's worth. You gotta get a plate of ice cream. Spaghetti ice cream. $7.30. That is what Tito's drinks. So you back for tea. It worked with the fork and hot fudge. And then probably to the pub. To the pub. I think I woke up at like 10 and then went back to sleep. And then heard gunshots that were hopefully fireworks. I mean, pew pew shots. Oh, does that mean Wesley's almost here? It is almost noon. I've heard the call. Shot 30. Oh, my phone typed shit. Life in the hood. Yeah, well, at least my neighborhood didn't get kidnapped for $1 million. $1 million. Now I want to watch Austin Powers. $1 million. hope it was fireworks, but you never know.
New York.
A little, probably. Shower first, then shots. Ooh. I think some people are gonna come over till at least 4:30 to play. Anybody that wants to join for a Memorial Day sesh. Guess you have to shower first. That's a good plan. We are going into set number 2. Ref by John Casey. Tall pitch. Face off every game. Shower then shot. Shower shots. It is 1-0 Curran. Just kidding, 1-1. One to one. Oh, with a diamond just 1-2. It's hard to block those. I don't really know where they're coming from. They're easy to miss on the offense side, but with a swiper left ball. There's 3-1. With a swiper weak wall of his own, making it 3. The puck goes a little in and out. In and out, burger. Back to the black. Lewis, an illustrator. I just thought it would happen. Table is back center. We have about 42 votes in the chat, with Riff having 62%. It is 4-5. We the carpet was a little messed up, I think. I'll go fix the signs up. I gotta put the signs in a better place. It is now 4-6 Curran. Riff with the off goal. Tries a wrong wall. Doesn't quite land, but there's no off goal. Catches the puck. A little more puck control. Curran catches his own shot. tries to left follow me. Almost across. Almost. Once he finds it. A little tap, tap back and forth to a strong wall under. Nice drift. Taking shots from the front yard. Pulling his drift back a little bit. 7-5 Curran. Confirmed.
Good at winning the first game.
Curran has again won the first game of the set with a 7-5. Great. NC-12. NC-12. On to game number 2.
That was over. You ready? Fuck it.
Forgot to fix the signs. Whoop. Then under to make it 1-0. Almost. If that wall wasn't there. Blocks it. Pop off. Something popped off. Greg says, let's go air hockey. Let's go. Go air hockey. Let's check the score. It is 2-0 Riff. With my backwards dynamo table. The dynamo logo is supposed to be facing the other way. But when we brought this table here, I apparently put the top back on wrong. And I should have realized it because the screws were not fitting. But it works for now. Let's see. It is 3-0. Oh, with a nice almost cross.
1-3.
With an over, making it 1-3. With the far side.
4-1.
Another far side. I blinked and missed that one. Nice little quick shot. With an under, making it 5-2. It is symmetrical score right now. 5-2. Graphically symmetrical. is 3-5 Curran. It is now 6-3. Curran tries a 1-2 and gets his own point. Tries swing cut. So right while under combo. Combo number 1. 7-3 confirmed with the unlucky one. Unlucky. Let's size this logo. This word. Well, that's not as bad. And again. This is not great. I don't know. Maybe. Just 1-0 to start game 3. The overhead view, you can see a lot. Of how people are drifting. Drift. Okay, drifting. Curran catches that puck. With unlucky reverse. Too much power at the back of the mount. It speeds it up. Go back to his side. With an under. 4-1. Tries the 1-2 off the drift. Still gets the puck. The more possessions you have, the more opportunities to score. Nice one. We have 46 votes in the chat, with Riff taking 61% of the vote. It is 5-2 Riff. This is good practice for our state tournament coming up June 20th to 22nd. That is going to be great. The Maywood Hall and Garden here in Raleigh, North Carolina. Just a couple minutes outside of downtown Raleigh. Straight to make it 6-2. First person to 7 wins in air hockey. I don't know how we ended up at 7. Lucky number 7. In the pattern. 7, 2.
A flub is
Confirmed.
4 flub is on that.
In the Brunswick air hockey patent, they chose 7 because it fit on the table. They also said it was arbitrary. Oh yeah. Good workout. Workout. Oh, we'll do that next one. We still gotta measure the center line. Need a trash can back here. In the booth. To the booth. Air conditioning in the booth. Air conditioned. Cam's birthday tournament. Oh no.
That's crazy.
One, 0.
Lots of mallets. Talking.
It is 1-1.
What?
2-2. All tied up. We're in game number 4 of set 2. Griff currently leads 2-1 in games and 1-0 in sets.
3-all.
If anybody had any questions about air hockey, I can definitely try and answer them.
4-3.
It is 4-3. Four to 3 Curran.
4-all.
Need a Memorial Day nap later. see here. Walked off. Walked off. Oh, multitasking is hard. With a strong wall under from riff. He is left-handed, so makes it a little tricky. Tricky. A strong wall. 8 is 6'4". 6'5" now. 7'5" riff confirmed. More air hockey. Thank you guys for watching air hockey on Memorial Day. Memorial Day is not morning anymore. Monday, Memorial Day air hockey. Happy Memorial Day.
Has all my name.
The scorecard. James has a question. Does it count if you accidentally get it in your own goal? Yes, it does, unfortunately. And it does happen a lot. It happens to the best of us too. Number 1 in the world will score on himself. But that we call that mind control. You're controlling the player to put it in their own goal. Cheers from Wesley. I mean, Rabbit Wolf. I mean, some random person. Cheers. We are starting in number 5. Curran's long arms. Reach that puck. His first player to 7. The rabid cat. Rabid raccoon. The one true wet. The only one. The only West. With a little backboard in there. So that one looked like it hit off of Riff's mallet a little bit, but then went back into his own goal. So you have to get out of the way of those, but it's hard sometimes. Rabbit otter. We don't know who that is either. Rabid raccoon. Just rabid air hockey players. Let's see. I don't think the Hurricanes won last night, so that's unfortunate. They play today. No. Yes. Unlucky. The Knicks won though. Went to sleep thinking the Knicks were gonna lose. Woke up. Somehow they won.
4-3.
It is 4-3. Curran. Curran needs this game to stay in set number 2.
Timeout heard.
Ref calls a timeout. Whoa. Looks like he took his timeout to switch up his mallet. Well, it seems like the finger holes might be a little loose. It's making thick walls in a 3D printed mallet is very hard.
You don't need them.
We'll check those mallets out after, in between the next set. Because Riff will definitely put a lot of wear and tear on that mallet.
You ready?
So he switched to his orange high top. Four, all tied up. Quad. Double forks. Curran with a shot off the drift. Get 5-4. Almost gets a touch on that. Rushing. Riff tries a strong wall under. I need snacks soon.
Game point 4.
The cross. It is 6-4.
5 game point.
Now it is 5-6. Curran needs one more point. Play another game in this set. Almost stuck in the goal. There's a Marco here. Show me. 6-6. Hello. You made it.
7-6.
Nice.
Curran.
7-6 confirmed. All back and forth. Curran wins the first game.
And then 7-6.
Yeah. Switching it up this set. But we got a decent string going. I think good. Very tired. Lots to do. But the stream's going good. Lots of air hockey. I think Benny's coming over a little bit later.
Be playing match.
Oh, you are? So that makes sense. Breaking news. I need to text Paul and see if he wants to come over. Oh, you did? Okay. Was thinking about it. I know he was going to Cam tournament today. Pod tournament. Cam's tournament. Oh, really? Ooh. Like pour or booth, the booth. If we have any where you like actually do it in Raleigh. No, wait, I do know one. Actually on Hillsborough. No, Glenwood. If it's still there. It's like a pet shop. I don't hear listening.
We did. Technically,
Oh, really? It's open?
they didn't stop.
Ah, okay. I mean, we gotta go. Lamala. Okay, we are on to game number 6. Let me know if you want to do anything. I'm just gonna keep settling in. I will keep going as long as I need to. Multitasking. It is 1-0 Curran out the gate for game number 6. Now 1-1. Now it's 2-1. 2-1 Curran. Got a little chilly here in the booth. I think it's because I'm drinking my smoothie. Drifting a little bit, pulls it down. Tries that cross, misses the rebound. Curran tries off speed, a little slower speed. Riff with a strong well under from a diagonal drift. Into Curran's Mallet. So Riff gets a second chance. With a swiper weak while under. Weak one's near side. Curran gives it right back to him. Yes. James, this is North Carolina air hockey. Yep, that's we play in Raleigh, in Durham, and Greensboro. Mostly a boxcar. If you're in North Carolina, you should come to boxcar, or we're having our state tournament June 20th to 22nd. That is near downtown Raleigh. Wesley will come over too.
Howdy, Wes.
For shot time.
Sir Wesley.
I don't know where. Just curious, what time is it there? Right now, it is 12:34 p.m. North Carolina Eastern Standard Time.
5-4.
It is 5-4 Riff. I just have to switch. Yeah, this one, you can do it in studio mode or not to check the score with the overhead. But then sometimes I flip. But if you, I just gotta get the score check. Oh, James is in Houston. Houston actually has a very big player base. Houston, Texas. They have a tournament every Monday on Millam Street. I don't remember the number. But it's called 7-6. Oh no, Fridays. Yeah. No, they play on Fridays. Idaho.
Also have the Photon Blitz Sleeve on Thursdays at Badass
Oh yeah.
Brewing over in Houston, Texas.
That one's a little bit different kind of air hockey, but a ton of fun. And at Bad Astronaut Brewery.
Different air hockey, but air hockey is
More air hockey. They're also having their world tournament a little bit outside of Houston, the Margaritaville Hotel in, oh, I forgot the city. I looked it up. A little bit outside of Houston. Let's see. Oh, the table time. No. So we're gonna know. It is the middle of the day here and it's not very sunny. Very cloudy. A little rainy. Not very warm either. Do you know if Mary's coming over too?
I don't.
She might have to work. Lots of people run eat on Memorial Day. Unlucky.
7-5 Riff.
Unlucky to end that set. Dang it. Oh, we got a Ray Nugent in the chat now. We're gonna turn the stream off now just because you're watching. So that is set number 2. Let's check.
Yeah.
Oh, I got my ruler. Whoa. It is. It's supposed to be an inch, right? It's way inside there. Who did this? There is one that has a line that is the right dimension, but just one. Whoops. Ray says, let's go, Curran. Let's go, air hockey. I need another snack. We have John on the table with Marco. Riff's brother. Marco played on Monday. He played Reina, and then Riff played Reina. Reina is a tough air hockey player. Let's move up the scoreboard. The tedious sense of OBS. Not good at it. Okay, we've moved into set number 3. I'll be coming up here in a couple minutes after they get a break between last set. First set was 4-1 Riff, and the second set was 4-2. So will this one be 4-3? This would be the potential last set if Riff wins, taking to the first person to 3. But if Curran wins, we'll get more air hockey. More. Let us see. Where is the logo? We went back to check out my air hockey was here. Sign that I made on the fixed Western tunnel, and it is already covered up, except for the air hockey. The air hockey is actually too high for some people to reach because I got a ladder. So hopefully the air hockey part will be I know. Share to the Google Drive. Air hockey and players. A meal. So I can update your profile, pick a meal. Logo. Guess we'll try this one. Oh, see the monkey.
It's also the and you get a little.
I think that was 7 minutes. I actually my fingers are marking my fingers on
She say we need.
More liquor.
pot. Good.
Still the. Hell yeah. We are on to set number 3.
The Yapathon is back. Set number 3.
Oh, you got it.
Riff currently leads 2-0 after some, well, it looked like a pretty intense end of the set. Maybe Curran has finally turned a leaf and is ready to turn this whole match around.
3-4.
Ray Nugent taking some notes on some amazing air hockey going on this Memorial Day Monday. And let's go Curran. Right now we got a total of 69 votes in our poll. If you haven't voted yet, vote on who you think will win the match, Riff or Curran. Overall, it seems pretty like a pretty hard-fought battle on both ends. I want to say this is the first match they've ever played against each other, like full match. But I could be mistaken. Don't quote me on that. The score is currently 5-4, I believe, in favor of Riff, who currently has possession, taking a slow diagonal and smacking that left wall under. Actually, it was 5-5 so Curran was actually in the lead 5-4. Curran with a crispy cut, same off that diagonal drift. Drift coming with a strong off goal, and then to a cut to tie it up 6-all. Show me. Curran taking it nice and slow, shooting an off goal. It was right out of the reach of Riff. Oh, went for the cut again. Riff got a piece of it, but that spin just gave it that friendly little roll to go back into Riff's goal. Curran leads set 3, 1-0. If you haven't already, be sure to give us a like, a subscribe. If you're enjoying the air hockey content. After all, we are trying to bring more air hockey to the people, to the millions. Doing face-off every game it's underrated. It makes the match so entertaining, not only for the players but for the people watching. All right, well, we're going into game number 2 of set 3. Curran leads 1-0. And one thing about Curran, he's one of the more active players since before the second North Carolina face-off. He had been challenging up, and he honestly had a really good tournament at the North Carolina face-off, finishing 12th in NC, so that would be 79. So finishing fourth in the entire tournament. Nick with an F, certainly. We always want more air hockey. I'm gonna try to give y'all some ASMR with the air hockey. Really give y'all the tingles, 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 tingles. Anyways, let me divert. Let me go back to to the game. Riff currently leads 2-1. Curran with a strong wall under, getting past Riff's defense before he has time to even get there. And Riff right back with the strong wall under of his own. Another one. This has turned into a game of walls. I'm actually looking for that over, slightly off, getting right off the post of the goal. Right back to him. If with a block to regain possession, tied 3 apiece, taking it on that short diagonal and hitting across to take the lead 4-3. I'm looking for a weak wall over. Wasn't able to find it, slightly off, slightly wide, and with a double bank, unable to find it as well. Curran really known for his slow approach to offense, really calculated in what shots he's shooting, compared to most who love going fast, love short setups. Curran actually has one of the longer offensive setups in North Carolina, as far as when he sets up his shot to when he actually gets contact to take his shot. But Riff is also a player that takes his time on offense. And what is it, 5-game point for a Riff? So he has a chance to tie the setup. Looking for that. His strong wall was unable to find it, slightly off. And Curran ties it up 6-all. Show me. Timeout called.
Hey, shut up over there.
Oh, the party's jumping now. The party always jumps for more air hockey.
Are you ready? Okay.
We've taken it with a slow setup. Pulling it back. Calls a timeout of his own. The patented pump fake, timeout. Who do we got on the mic today? Voice blind? We'll leave it at a mystery. Just enjoy the smooth, silky voice and the air hockey. Now we got Marco the Phoenix in the flesh on commentary today. Here to support all the North Carolina air hockey. There has been so much air hockey the past week. It'll be, once that post goes up on the NC air hockey. Oh, that was a mean left fall over, and he was trying to find that left fall over earlier in the game. Was unable to find it. He was a bit too wide in there. Silky. Right past the defense of Riff to slot right into that that left side of the goal of Riff. We got 2 7-6s in a row. Now this is only a 3 out of 5, so Riff has the potential to finish this match with a win here in this set. But Curran taking a commanding 2-0 lead. But like we always say in football, 2-0 is one of the most deceptive score lines. But that's what makes Game 3 so crucial. It makes it so crucial because it could change the momentum of the match depending on if Riff wins. But now if Curran wins, he just asserts his dominant chokehold on the match and pushes to Porque wide what? Nick with an F. Oh, but thank y'all so much for joining us today. We love a good Monday midday matchup. Face off. Curran takes the face off and immediately comes with a strong wall under. Yeah, 2-0 in football. Not the American version, you know. They're coming out guns a-blazing. They both know that this is a very important game in this set. Both starting off with strong wall unders to take the tie 1-1. Curran taking his time with this setup. Looking off the drift. Overcalled by John. Okay, that's my turn. Curran looking for a shot off the drift. Just unable to find it, slightly off. Nice battle at the line. Riff regains possession and scores a strong wall under to take a 2-1 lead, his first lead in the match. Riff really looking to assert his offense, shooting across, scoring it right in the old onion bag. Curran taking his time, slowing down his setup. Going back to the diagonal, looking for a cross, unable to find it. Riff in good position to regain possession. Shoots off goal, cut, and then comes back with a strong wall under to, I believe it's 3-1, 4-1 if I'm not mistaken. 5-2, my bad. 5-2 in favor of Riff. Curran looking for some sort of consistent offense, unable to find it, slightly off on a few of his shots, and Riff in great position as well. To game point 2 for Riff. But Riff's in really good position to not only block the shot, but to gain possession. An overcalled on Curran. Riff with possession to close out game number 3 and to cut the lead down to 1 game. Unfortunate self-score. came right back in. He hit himself with a quality over, but not the type of goals you want to have, you know. We're in great position to let's stop that off goal. Getting into a transition battle, we're able to slow it down and gain possession and score a strong wall under 7-3 Riff to take a Curran to cut Curran's lead 2-1. If you haven't already, drop a vote in our poll. Who do you think is going to win the match? We currently have 76 votes total, 59% going to Riff, 41% for Curran. And the way Curran has started playing towards the end of set 2 and to the start of set 3, there's a possibility. There is a possibility. Oh. So that mallet you just saw was a sort of a prototype mallet made by Dan Meyer from Chicago. And if you notice earlier on in the match, Riff was playing with that mallet.
I think those would be good to do like 2 out of 3s, like
Me personally, I haven't played with the mallet, so I couldn't tell you the feel of it. Oh, and if you haven't already, please like, subscribe. If you're liking the air hockey, if you're liking the content we're bringing you, we want to bring more air hockey to the millions and millions, not only around the state but around the country and world. So please help us in our efforts to grow air hockey, to grow this awesome sport. Face off for game number 4 of set 3. Riff takes the first possession, taking his slow, deliberate. That's right, Nick with an F. We don't come for the air hockey. We come for the smooth and sultry voices. So multiple times in this set, I've seen that Curran typically takes that first point, putting Riff in an early hole, but Riff always able to settle down and get his offense flowing. The first points are always important, but at the end of the day, it's all about who gets to 7 first. Loss of Mallet from Curran's part. Taking his nice slow setup, looking for a strong wall over. Unable to find it. Curran in the way. Curran in the way once again. corrals the puck, regains possession. Now looking to find a consistent offense. Riff with a double bank right at the line. We love a good double bank. Can we get a DB in the chat for a double bank? Curran with a cross. I believe it's 3-2, if I'm not mistaken.
5-2.
Oh, 5-2. My bad.
3-5.
3-5 in favor of Riff. Looking to tie set number 3 up. Game point 3. Curran with a nice drift setup. My bad. Riff looking for his diagonal strong wall under, unable to find it, slightly off the mark, and he's losing possession. Getting into a transition battle, and Curran stops it right on the dime and shoots a beautiful cut to get past Riff's defense.
7-4.
Riff finishing it off with a cross to tie it up. 2 games apiece. 7-4 in that last game. And now it's best 2 out of 3. Both tied 2 apiece. We're starting the set off strong, but Riff storming back, putting a halt to Curran's offense, and really asserting his offense with a couple shots. His strong wall under, over, cut, and cross. But more cross than anything. Well, more cross than cut. This has definitely turned into an under battle. And that's the 1 minute called by John. Going into game 5 of set 3. Riff currently currently has the momentum of the set. Won the last 2 games. Let's see if Curran can find his footing and take a lead. Face off. Riff gains first possession. Looking for a cut off goal. Oh, proving me wrong, showing me that Riff has more in his arsenal. Shooting a weak wall under. And it just zooms past Curran's defense. And there he goes with his strong wall offense. Curran looking to shoot off the drift at a sub diagonal, unable to regain possession. Riff takes it with a 2-0 lead, looking for that weak wall under once more. Curran's there to block it. Great block by Riff. Curran looking for that strong wall over, just unable to find it. Hits the post. And Curran finds a cut off the drift. hits the back post and just rattles in off of the back of Riff's mallet. But Riff not deterring from his game plan. Score currently 3-2 in favor of Riff. Riff looking for that off goal cut. Loss of possession. Curran regains. Let's see if he can tie it up. Shoots an off goal cut right from the midline. Getting Riff's defense to stay, he smacks the right ball under. Now Riff comes back with a cut to regain the lead. A brief tie. And Riff off transition just opens the lead up a tad bit more with a forehand cut. Curran with a cross to close the gap. 5-4 Riff. Riff looking for the strong wall under. Curran's there to block. But he regains possession. Looking for it once more. Unable to find it. Oh. Riff shoots the cut slightly off, and it just rattles in off the back of Curran's mallet. Curran looking for the cut. Battle at the line. Riff regains possession. Looking for the cut. Curran's in great position to make that stop. Curran in great position to make the stop once more for that cut. Looking to close the gap. Little transition play. And a weak wall under that just zooms past Curran's defense. Seven, 4. To flip the set on its head, he was down 2-0. Won the last 3 games to take a 3-2 lead in this final set. Well, not final set, in this third set, my bad. To possibly make this the final set. Going into game 6 of set 3. This is currently match game for Riff. I know we're waiting for the air hockey and hoping there's more air hockey. Thank y'all for the hearts. Drop some hearts in the chat. Drop some parties. What is it? I don't know what they're called, but they're in one of the quick emojis to use, other than the heart. The face-off to game number 6 of set 3. Riff scores off the face-off to take a 1-0 lead, and Curran comes back with a cut to tie it up 1-1. Riff taking it off the drift, shooting his strong wall under to take a 2-1 lead. Curran with a patient setup, keeping it right at the line. Riff blocks off the table, gains possession. Riff taking his slow diagonal, shoots a cut. Too strong. Curran's in great position, and it just bounces off the table. Curran off the drift, keeping it right at that line. Scoring a strong wall under. Great shot. Both players have been playing right at the line in this game. Couple off rolls from Curran. Looking to find that opening. Off goal cross, trying to get Riff's defense to move, and he does. Shooting an amazing cut to get past Riff's defense, almost lulling him to that. Almost lulling Riff to his left side. And there he comes with a strong wall under off the drift to take a 3-2 lead. I think, don't quote me on it. It might be 4-2. So it was 4-2. 4-3. Riff with a cross. Just rattled in. Curran extending his lead 5-3 with a strong wall under. Riff with a weak wall under to close the gap to 1. 5-4 currently for Curran, looking to extend it, take it to a game 7. Looking for what looked like an over, but Riff was there to block. Curran shooting his off goal cross, but unable. Had a little bit too much power on it. Riff regains possession and scores a strong wall under to tie it up 5-all, double nickel in a potential match game for Riff. Curran shooting that over slightly off, was unable to gain possession. Riff taking his diagonal setup, and Curran gains possessions, shoots a weak wall under, scores to take a 6-5 lead. And Curran closing it out 7-5, taking it to game 7. There we go. There's that party cone. That's the party cone we've been waiting for. What is it that penguin, that moist critical does? Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what we've been waiting for. Yeah, that's the one. We've been waiting for more air hockey. Going into game number 7. Curran breaking that 3-game run from Riff to tie it up. Yeah, now we're getting all the reactions. Love to see it. Hearts, party cones, tongues out, big smiles, big grins. All for more air hockey. This has been one heck of a set. First 2 games, 7-6. Battle of the ages. And Curran showing that he won't go out easy. Go ahead and drop a more air hockey in the chat. Going into game 7. They're doing face-off every game. Riff gains first possession in game 7 of set 3, looking to close this match out. Transition run. Riff smacks it off the table. Curran's bucket. Riff looking for that weak wall over. Was unable to find it. Loses possession. Curran looks for that strong wall over. Unable to find it. Bit too much power, smacks it off the table. Pucks are flying today. Riff finds the cross to break the 0-0. They were at a stalemate for about 45 seconds or so. Riff is the first one to break. And Curran comes right back to with a forehand to tie it up a transition forehand to tie it up 1-1 in this game 7. You love a big game 7. Riff with a cut to extend his lead to 2. Now leading 3-1. Curran taking his time with this setup. Long wind up. An off goal cut. Riff unable to disrupt it. Curran regains position. Starting to work with his drift. Looking for his weak wall under. Riff's there to block it. Looks for his weak wall under again. Riff there able to shut it down. And comes back with a strong wall under of his own to extend his lead to 3. Curran looking to pick up the pace a tad bit. And he backfires. Scores on himself. And Riff now pouring it on. 6-1 potential match point. Match point for Riff. Curran looking for a weak wall over, unable to find it. Riff there to block. And Riff closing it out with a strong wall under to close out the set. Now, Riff takes the match 3 sets to 0. 12 games to 6, and there was a total of 4 7-6s, 3 going to Curran, 1 going to Riff. Whew. A lot of air hockey, but we always wanting more. Let me go get an interview with the winners with the competitors. All right.
Turn the camera.
Right here if you want. Yeah.
Big turn.
Oh yeah, buddy.
Nice win.
Thank you, buddy.
Currently pending the fan. We got to see how we look right quick before we get started.
Definitely.
Get ready for the face reveal of the smooth, sultry voice.
Yeah. You're right. That's hilarious. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at all that good stuff.
Oh yeah, top tier.
It's air hockey, you know.
But congrats on your win. I know it was a hard fought battle, especially in the last set.
Yeah.
So coming off of that match, give me your initial thoughts. How did you feel going into it? What type of adjustments were you making throughout?
Yeah. Well, with that matchup, it was just kind of warming into it. I never really played Curran that much before, so It was more just trying to gauge what his timing was, what kind of shot selections he had, and then from there it was just me adapting to what he was giving me. Uh, I saw that he wasn't he was defending my straights really well, the cut cross, so I just adjusted to hitting unders. A lot of left wall unders, more left wall unders than I normally shoot, because he was defending my cut cross so well. But I did find my cut early. But he made his adjustments and shut that down for a while, so he made it hard for me to get that shot. But credit to him, he played a pretty good defense, if you ask me. I think he just has so much more room to improve there. And unfortunate like self scores too, which I think with table time he'll be right there with the top 5 in NC easily.
Definitely. And with that being said, I think that was the first match, if I'm not mistaken, between y'all.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it was good. It was a good first match. Granted, I think when we play again, it's going to be a different story. I think we're both going to be different players then, so that's going to be exciting to see that when we do play again. Whether
awesome.
me challenging up or him challenging up, but I could see him just continuing to play his game and progress.
Awesome. Now, with that being said, is there anything next for you? I know you had a busy challenge match weekend.
Yeah. I get Ray next week. Ray Nugent challenging for number 3 in the state. So that should be fun. And then after that, it's just a tune-up for states. Just preparing for that. But I think me and Ray have a good story here. Me and him have played so many times, and he's one of my favorite players to play against. One of the toughest players to play against. So I'm excited for that one.
Awesome. Well, congrats on your win,
sir.
And be looking forward to seeing some more air hockey from you.
Thank you, Mark.
Good. How's it going, Curran?
Marco, how you doing?
Doing great. Great match. I know, not the result you were looking for, but that last set was really impressive from what I was seeing. Could you?
It wasn't even too far off from the result that I was hoping for, to be honest. I came in with no result-oriented goals other than to play well. And Riff challenged me in a lot of ways that I was hoping he would. And especially defensively, like his defense is top tier. But no, I feel pretty good about how I played. It was a good match. I wish I could have pushed it into a 4th set, but he found another gear in that last game, and it was unbelievable.
Well, my respect to you. Now I know you've been one of the more active players as of late. Is there any other matches that you're looking to have prior to states, or is it more so just tuna?
This is a little bit of a preparation for states. I'm not sure if I'll be able to move my rank up higher at all before states, but I do want to play a couple guys. Like I want to play Los. I want to play Steve as well. I want to kind of make the rounds. There's a couple people that I've just never played for some reason. G also is up there, and Vinny. Those 4. If I could get all 4 in before states.
But yeah, I know that was one of the first matches, if not the first match that y'all have ever played.
Ever. And we've known each other. That's the first time Riff and I have ever played, and we've known each other for years at this point. I mean, at least 2 years. But no, you and I met a while ago, and we have never played a match until this year either. And I was surprised. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm from Raleigh. You guys are from Durham. It's a far drive.
But I'll be looking forward to seeing more air hockey from you. Great playing. And looking forward to it.
Keep watching.
Yeah. Now, who's going to be the final acknowledgement? Oh, it's got to be Wes. Wes got to be the final acknowledger. Where it got switched.